Okay. Hello everyone. My name is Haider Sierra. Today I will to talk about something that has become very common in education. Traditional classroom versus online learning. But this way of studying has their pros and cons. I'm going to compare them based on my experience and what many students face today, especially in Santa Marta. To start with, a traditional classroom means face-to-face lesson with a teacher and classmate in the same physical place. Online learning, on the other hand, happens through the internet. It can be live classes or record lessons that students can watch whenever they want. Both methods aim to help students learn, but they do it in very different ways. One big difference is interaction. In a traditional classroom, communication is direct and personal. You can you can raise your hand, ask questions, and get feedback right away. You can also have the chances to talk with classmates and share ideas easily. However, in online learning, interaction happen mostly through chats, forum, forums, or video calls. It's still possible to connect with others, but it can feel less natural and sometimes even a bit lonely. The teacher role is also different. In in face-to-face classes, teachers greet students all the time, explaining and monitoring progress in real time. In online learning, the teacher becomes more of a guide or facili- facilitator, giving instruction but letting the student manage their time and tasks or their own. This can be great for students who are independent, but a bit harder for those who need more direction or motivation. Another key difference is flexibility. Traditional classrooms have fixed schedule, and students must be physically present. Online learning is way more flexible. You can study from home at your own pace and choose when to watch your lessons. This is a huge advantage for people who were on leave from school. However, it also requires discipline and good time management skills. When it comes to resources, both systems have their benefits. In a classroom, you use books, notes, and print materials. Online learning, in contrast, offers a huge variety of digital resources like videos, ebooks, and websites that makes learning more visual and interactive. But of course, the main problem is that it depends a lot on having a good internet connection and the right device. In some areas of Santa Marta, this can be a big challenge. Assessment or the way students are evaluated also changes. In traditional classes, we usually take written exam, do, do oral presentation, or participate in classroom activities. Online learning used in like online quizzes, digital portfolios, or record videos. It's practical, but it also depends on student being honest and responsible since teacher cannot always monitor everything directly. Let's talk a bit about the social side. Traditional classrooms are great for making friends, working in groups, and learning from others. There is a strong social connection, and that helps motivation. On the other hand, online learning can sometimes feel insulated. You may miss the face-to-face contact, so teacher and student need to make an effort to stay connected through chats, group projects, or online discussion. Costs are another point of comparison. Uh, studying studying in a classroom can be more expensive because of transportation, materials, and facilities. Online learning can save money since you don't have to travel and many materials are digital. Still, you need to invest in computer and good internet plan and some type of platform or apps. So both have costs, they are just different types. In places like Santa Marta, both systems can work well depending on the situation. Traditional classrooms are perfect where schools and teachers are available, while online learning is ideal for people who live far away or prefer studying at their own rhythm. But of course, that depends a lot on the quality of the internet and the support student get. To wear up, I think both traditional and online learning have good uh, and bad sides. The classroom gives you real contact, personal help, and teamwork. Online learning gives you freedom, flexibility, and access to a world of information. Actually, the best option may be a mix of both, which will which we call blended learning. That combination gives students structure and flexibility at the same time. Eh, In my opinion, what really matters is how motivated you are and how you use the opportunities each method offers. So thank you very much for listening.